Hey everybody, it's Aaron again. Got another review for you guys today. Today I'm going to talk about Miss March. For those of you who don't know, it was a comedy film back. It was released in 2009 on March 13th. It's directed by Trevor Moore and Zach Kreger. For those of you who do not know who Trevor Moore and Zach Kreger are, they are the two minds behind the show The Whitest Kids You Know that was on, I'm pretty sure, in the early 2000s, maybe to mid 2000s. I've seen definitely some of it, and it's pretty good from what I remember. And if you guys are familiar, that's who it is. Starring Trevor Moore, Zach Kreger, Craig Robinson, and Raquel Alessi. And Hugh Hefner, I guess you could technically say, stars in it. He doesn't really, but he's there. Should mention his name. Anyway, so the plot, really simple. A man finds out that his former girlfriend is a Playboy playmate in the Miss March. She's the cover of Miss March for that year, whatever. I'm assuming it's supposed to be 2009, but anyway. So, simple plot, and he just, they find out, and then he just wants to go be with her because that was, his first one and true love kind of thing. So, there's, that's, like I said, that's the premise of the story. It's pretty simple stuff. And it's a pretty simple movie. It's I'll give it credit. That's what it does. It's a guy and his best friend go to find his one of their ex-girlfriends that is now a Playboy playmate. It's a really simple concept. And smartly, it's only about an hour and a half. It's pretty quick, pretty typical teen comedy, I think. I don't know if that's what they were going for, but it is what it is. And so for, what you get, what you pay for, you get what you pay for kind of thing. It's not that bad of a movie for what it is, but with that being said, it's also very thin plot, which is fine. It doesn't necessarily have to mean anything, but it's also thin substance. There's really not much of it. There's definitely some funny moments. Like I remember, I audibly out loud laughed at a couple times. I'm assuming it's kind of like how The Whitest Kids You Know. It's the actual actors and the source material. But sometimes the material isn't as good, but the actors can relay it in a more relatable and comedic fashion. So that's always good. And it might be one of those things. I'm really not sure. Like I said, it wasn't bad, wasn't good. It was just kind of where it is. So they go to find their girlfriend, and they end up at the Playboy Mansion, and hilarious hijinks ensue. And Craig Robinson he's just one of the guys. I cannot remember his name, but it's funny. He is a rapper, and he's on a cross country tour. He runs into the guys. They all hit it off, and it's like, oh yeah, we're going to the Playboy Mansion. Okay, cool. So they all decide that they're going to do that, and they're like, oh, well, we're going to kind of use Craig Robinson's hookup to get into the Playboy Mansion because he's somebody, he's a somebody. And it works. So they go in there. Hugh Hefner's all excited about it and whatever. But like I said, that's the story. It's really simple. But everything about it's pretty simple. Like I said, there was a couple times that I did laugh out loud, but for the most part, it's not anything, nothing great humor wise. Definitely Whitest Kids You Know is a lot better than this overall, but I haven't seen a whole lot of other of their stuff to compare it to, like the stand-ups and whatnot. But as I said, it is what it is. On a sad note, though, for those of you that don't know, Trevor Moore, he died last year, August of last year, August 7th. And so, unfortunately, we won't be seeing any more projects from him. I don't know if they've released anything posthumously, but there's not going to be anything continuing further. It's a good... Just Trevor Moore and Zach Kreger, I definitely think have a talent. Like I said, The Whitest Kids You Know, there's definitely some good bits out there. I recommend you checking those out. I don't know if you can find complete episodes, but you can definitely find clips on YouTube. I don't know where you can find complete episodes, but if you can, I definitely recommend it. Of course, it's, adults only. There's, material that isn't suited for children, so watch at your own discretion, but I definitely recommend it if you can find it. But no, that's really all I got for it. Like I said, it's a pretty simple review because it was a pretty simple story, which there's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes even with a simple story, you just need a little bit more substance, and they definitely needed some more. Like I said, there were some good laughs, and the acting overall was good. The story for what it was fine. They didn't try to convolute it with a bunch of stuff, which is nice. Whenever a story is just a simple whatever, I like when they do that. But yeah, that's like I said, that's really all I got to say about it. Overall, I'd give it a 2 out of 10. I know that sounds a little harsh considering I said it wasn't that bad, but it's also I'm sure going to be very forgettable, and it's just I don't know. You guys check it out, see what you think. You might think it's higher and worth more. Like I said, it's by no means bad. It's just not anything that I haven't either seen before, really, especially in like the teen sex comedies or just comedies in general, or even on The Widest Kids. They had funnier stuff than what they produced. But like I said, I'm not. It is what it is. It's just my own opinion. Take it with a grain of salt. As far as finding it, I don't know. I had it recorded on my TV, so I don't know where you can find it. Probably on HBO Max or something like that. But maybe even on YouTube. Who knows? They get good movies sometimes. But yeah, guys, like I said, that's it. Pretty simple review for today. But like and subscribe. I hope you like what you heard. And I'm, in the comments, I'm looking for, movie ideas. If you guys have any, whatever. And I have my own list, like I showed you guys. It's just going to be whenever we decide to do it, we're going to do it. So see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.